taken up. Mr. Chaudhary, old matter. Just let me open the file and see. Definitely this court shall accommodate.
Yes. Only thing is, actually, earlier Mr. Doctor was there. Yesterday only I have been engaged. I think some time for preparation.
Let your junior be there.
Deeply.
May please, your Lordship. Lordship, item 20, my Lord, on instruction, I am trying to withdraw the matter.
You want to withdraw?
20,
You want to withdraw?
my Lord.
In item 20. Heard Mr. M.R. Khandakar, learned counsel for the petitioner. Also heard Miss anybody? M.S. M. Borman for the state respondent, government advocate. Mr. M.R. Khandakar, learned counsel for the petitioner, submits that he has received instructions from the petitioner not to press the petition. Stop. Accordingly, he seeks withdrawal of the same. In view of the aforesaid endorsement made by the learned counsel for the petitioner, the writ petition stands disposed of on withdrawal.
May I please, Your Lordship? Lordship, I beg to mention item number 23. Lordship, I am appearing on behalf of respondent number 2 and 3 with the consent of the other parties. Lordship, the matter may be adjourned for 2 weeks. We need to take some instructions.
You are for?
Respondent number 2 and 3, IGGL.
Have you taken consent from this?
Yes, Lordship.
As prayed for by MS so-and-so, learned counsel for the respondent
For
number
IGGL, 2 and 3.
2 and 3 with consent from the other side. List this matter
After 2 weeks.
after 2 weeks on a date to be fixed by the registry.
Obliged.
Your item is 23.
Yes, Lordship.
May I please, Lordship? I beg to mention item number 59, Lordship. Lordship, the engaged counsel is not well, Lordship. Kindly, with the consent of the other side,
59.
59, Lordship.
59 is an IA. What do you want?
Lordship, kindly adjourn the matter.
You are for the petitioner.
Yes, Lordship.
As prayed, have you informed the respondent there is MS Yadav
Yes, Lordship.
as prayed for by MS G Bora,
Yes, Lordship.
learned counsel for the applicant with consent from the other side. List this matter after
Fixed at 17 May.
17. List this matter after 1 week on a date to be fixed by the registry.
Obliged.
Yeah, please. I beg to mention item number 21, my lord. I am for the petition. I have the consent from the other side. This
You are for the petitioner. Your name?
D. Gogoi, my lord.
As prayed for by Mr. D. Gogoi, learned counsel for the petitioner with consent from the respondent side. List this matter
2 weeks, my lord.
after 2 weeks on a date to be fixed by the registry.
My lord. Highly obliged.
May I please, Your Lordship? Your Lordship, item number 42.
Item number?
42.
অকণমান সেইফালৰ পৰা শুনাত দিগদাৰ হৈ আছে আজি।
Kindly adjourn the matter for the day.
42, any APP there, Ms. Burman? Anyone, any of the APP?
Sure, name may be reported.
No, they are not there in the court right now. Mr. Das is there. Mr. Das, any interim in this item 42?
Which item? 42, my lord. One second, I'll see.
You are for the petitioner. Are you on interim? Just see if case diary has come. All right. In item 42, as prayed by MS M. Doimari,
Yes.
learned counsel for the petitioner, list this matter after 1 week on a date to be fixed by the registry.
My lord.
Interim, if any, shall continue till the next day.
Please, Lordship. Also, I beg to mention for listing of an item on Friday.
Item, what item?
One writ petition,
Which bench?
civil 4.
Then you mentioned before before the appropriate bench.
Obliged.
Call the list.
In item 58, my lord, I am praying for withdrawal, my lord.
Item 58.
The matter has become infructuous, my lord.
This is recounting of ballot paper.
Yes.
You are Mr.
HK Burwa, my lord.
Heard Mr. H.K. Borwa, learned counsel for the petitioner. Also heard M.S. M. Borman, learned government advocate for the state respondent. Stop. Mr. H.K. Borwa, learned counsel for the petitioner, submits that he has received instructions from the petitioner not to press the instant writ petition. Stop. Accordingly, he seeks withdrawal of the same. Next para. In view of the aforesaid endorsement made by the learned counsel for the petitioner, this writ petition stands dismissed on withdrawal.
Obliged, my lordship.
Dispose of বুলি ক'ব পাৰো withdrawal কৰিছে. Yes.
I please your lordship. Petitioner passed away, so I need to substitute her.
But you had already made this prayer in the year 2020.
Yes, lordship.
Ms. Ghosh,
Yes, lordship.
you need
because-
another year?
No, lordship. 2 weeks time.
But why are you taking
because
it?
I have also
you
sent
see,
a-
Ms. Ghosh, it's
Yes,
a 2016 matter, right?
Yes, lordship. I
And
can understand.
last it had come on January 2020, on which date you had taken time for 3 weeks to make the necessary substitution, correct?
Yes, lordship.
There is no problem. This court will give you the time.
Yes, lordship.
Please ensure that whatever is to be done is done by then.
Yes,
because
Lordship.
it does not look right
Lordship,
to
I
keep these
understand,
matters
Lordship.
pending also.
Yes,
isn't
Lordship,
it?
definitely,
And
I
at the end of the
understand
day,
that.
you are for the petitioner.
Yes,
Your
Lordship.
client is suffering, isn't it?
Yes, lordship. And lordship.
How much time do you need?
Lordship.
MS D. Ghosh, learned counsel for the petitioner, assures the court that the necessary substitution application shall be filed within a period of 2 weeks from today. Stop. In view of the aforesaid assurance given by MS D. Ghosh, this court, by way of a last chance, is adjourning the matter in order to enable the petitioner to file necessary application in the matter. List after 2 weeks on a date to be fixed, a date to DDI to old matter. 27.
27. I'll be out of station. Can it be on 1st or 2nd of June? I'll be out of station. Deeply that, lordship.
May I please, lordship?
Respondent number 2 was required to file an affidavit. Yes, who's appearing for the respondent number 2?
We have already filed 2 affidavits there also.
No, R1 and R3 affidavits are there,
No,
and R2 is the deputy commissioner.
Deputy Commissioner.
There is a on 12th April 19 time was sought for on behalf of respondent number 2.
Otherwise, Lordship, that 2 affidavit will cover.
Very well. So yes, Krishna.
My lord, the petitioner is the father of the deceased, my lord. He was absolutely innocent. He is a college-going student, my lord, and he went to a neighbor village to collect the rice from their Adhi land, my lord. And in that time, my lord, there is one firing, and that in that firing, my lord, he was expired.
This is for compensation.
Compensation, my lord.
Mr. Gogoi,
Lordship is a Maoist cadre, Lordship, as per our affidavit, Lordship.
he's a
As per our affidavit, he is a Maoist cadre, Lordship. It's a left-wing
in your
extremist-
affidavit.
Lordship, we have filed affidavit, Lordship. It's a left-wing, Lordship, extremist group, Lordship.
Maoist cadre.
Lordship. He is also enlisted in the cadre list also, Lordship.
Then
Then he is not
entitled for any compensation.
Lordship.
You have not filed any affidavit reply to this affidavit.
No, that the petitioner is old aged man, but he is unable to come. That is why I am unable
See,
to come.
in that situation, this court is going to dismiss this petition then.
But
As per the affidavit of the government, the petitioner is not entitled for any compensation. And you have not rebutted these averments.
but the petitioner, father of the deceased man, claims that he is.
How will this court decide the disputed questions?
No,
You are
but,
saying something else, the
but,
government is saying something else, so there is a dispute.
further time may be fixed, my lord. I am trying to.
You should have by now filed whatever you wanted to file. It's a 2016 matter, and this affidavit of government is filed way back in 2016 itself.
Lordship.
And 2 weeks time may be granted.
This is the last chance. If you have to file something, you file it. Otherwise, it's a clear-cut case of dismissal. Thing is there.
Problem.
Your name?
B. Islam.
MD B. Islam Learned Counsel for the petitioner seeks 2 weeks' time to file an affidavit in reply against the affidavit in opposition filed on behalf of respondent number 3 and respondent number 1. Stop. It is regrettable that despite the government affidavits having been filed in the year 2016, till date no reply affidavit has been filed on behalf of the petitioner. Next paragraph. Be that as it may, in the interest of justice, a last chance is given to the petitioner to file the necessary reply affidavit in the matter. List this matter after 2 weeks. On 28th May 2024.
My lord, I have been served with a copy of the affidavit filed by the Karbi Anglong Autonomous Region right now, my lord.
You want a reply?
At least I need to go through the affidavit before
Yes, but you should have filed the affidavit earlier. It's a 2017 matter, Mr. Judia.
My lord. But this is, my lord, only the law point we have raised only the...
You see, you have filed it today. You have served on the other side just few minutes back. And you want us to take this matter? Yes. Mr. S. Chakraborty, Learned Counsel for the petitioner, submits that the respondent number, that an affidavit in opposition on behalf of respondent number 7 has been served upon him few minutes back. Stop. Accordingly, he seeks some accommodation in the matter to file rejoinder if necessary. Stop. Prayer is allowed. List this matter after 2 weeks. Be fixed by the registry. Let registry verify and place the affidavit opposition on record. What about instructions?
Lordship has directed us to produce the records. We have received the records. Lordship, may I pray?
All right.
Day after tomorrow, Lordship, let me go through the...
Let him have a look.
Lordship.
You want day after tomorrow?
Lordship.
Mr. H. Borwa, Learned Additional Senior Government...
Sharma.
H. Sharma, Learned Additional Senior Government Advocate, submits that the record has been received by his office. Stop. However, he seeks accommodation for the day in order to peruse the said records to assist the court. Stop. Prayer allowed. List this matter day after day to day. Mr. Sharma, sometime it gets very, I get very confused with the surnames.
Lordship.
Yes. Who's there in item 5? Anything survives, Ms. Burman? It's a 17 matter.
Writ petition has been restored after the dispose of the petition, review petition 116
Last occasion in 23 also I see there was no representation.
Cause of action is survived, my lord.
Surviving.
Initially on kindly peruse the order dated 16/5 of writ petition, my lord.
Yes.
In that matter, that Honorable Court has dismissed the petition pursuant to a notification dated 22/4/2006, my lord.
It was restored.
Yes, my lord. Review petition was filed, my lord. 116 that I have.
No, but today there is no representation.
But it's a 17 matter, so I have come up with the notification so that Lordship can dispose of, my lord.
What is this notification?
This notification, review petition, my lord. There is a notification under which this case has to be adjudicated upon, my lord. That is the 19/6/2007, which was wrongly dismissed at the time of by the order dated 16/5, my lord.
Sure.
That relates to Date of a person, it relates to missing person, my lord, in communal rights, my lord. It's a part of disaster manual.
Burman, I'm sorry, I'm not being able to appreciate what you are saying because just clear.
Five order, my lord.
Yes.
That writ petition was dismissed on account that some notification of personal department 22/4/2006, my lord, which was not indicating about the compensation, giving compensation regarding dead person, my lord. Here is the case. This writ petition has been filed for grant of compensation regarding missing person.
Missing person.
That
Yes.
notification was not correct one, so they have filed a
So
review.
this 19th June is the correct
one as
notification,
per review order.
and under this the petitioner is entitled
They are entitled,
from rupees 1 lakh to 3 lakhs.
Segment I have to look, my lord, but just now I have.
No, if you say that the petitioner is
on factual part, one has
entitled,
to. My lord.
then I can dispose this matter in terms.
Petitioners are not present, my lord. Let it be day after tomorrow, my lord. Then
Who is appearing for the petitioner?
Borgohain's name is there, my lord.
Can you inform?
I will
You can
inform.
And so then tomorrow?
Day after tomorrow, my lord.
Day after tomorrow. In item 5, none appears for the petitioner when the matter is called. Stop. Ms. M. Burman, learned government advocate for the state respondent, furnishes a copy of the office memorandum dated 19/6/2007, whereunder the petitioner is entitled for compensation, relief against missing persons.
Yes,
Stop. List this matter day after tomorrow date on so and so. In the meantime, M.S. Burman is requested to contact the counsel for the petitioner and inform the next date the matter. A copy of the OM is kept on record and marked as X. Nikita.
Well, may I pray for an withdrawal of this matter with a liberty?
All right. Why? Any objection to the liberty?
In fact, nothing survives.
Okay. Heard Mr. A. Shamwal, learned counsel for the petitioner. Stop. Also heard Mr. S. Bora, learned standing counsel, GMC, and Mr. Mr. Gogoi, K. Gogoi, K. Gogoi, learned. You are appearing as?
Yes,
additional senior government advocate for the state respondent. Stop. Mr. A. Shamwal, learned counsel for the petitioner, submits that he has received instructions from the petitioner not to press the instant writ petition. Stop. In view of the endorsement made by the learned counsel for the petitioner, this writ petition stands dismissed on withdrawal with liberty to approach if need be. All pending ayes accordingly stands dismissed.
My GNC and GMDA. GNC and GMDA. Both are
there. S. Bora for standing counsel GMC and GMDA. Both, right?
Both.
I to deখিছো এই আগৰ disposal to চাই লবা আইলে যি থাকে. Yes. Even in this case, on the last occasion, there was no representation on behalf of the petitioner. Direct that will let be listed for under the column for dismissal, for dismissal, It appears from the order sheet that on the last occasion, I-4/4/2022, there was no representation on behalf of the petitioner on call. Consecutively, today when the matter is called, also there is no representation on behalf of the petitioner. Stop. Mr. K. Gogoi, learned additional senior government advocate for the state respondent, is present. Stop. In view of the consecutive failures of the of representation on behalf of the petitioner, comma, this court directs listing of this matter under the column for dismissal. Date, it will be corrected on Friday.
Item 8.
About check korile bata thakibo. Yes. Looks like petitioners are not any longer interested.
Last occasion also not appeared.
No, but last occasion it doesn't say that there was no representation. Though it says matter stands adjourned on behalf of respondent, but there is no noting whether petitioner was there or not.
Then also give one chance to petitioner. Give another one chance to petitioner.
It lekha. None appears for the petitioner when the matter was called. List this matter. Next week or the date video. Next week or date or date. Yes, item 9, 2017 matter again. Mr. Sharma, here you had been granted time to take instructions as regards the validity of the elected body.
We have not received any instructions, Lord.
You have not?
No, Lord.
None appear. In this case, for the petitioner, you are appearing.
No, Lord. HK Sharma, it's not me, Lord.
It appears, none appears for the petitioner when the matter is called. Stop. Mr. H. Sharma, learned additional senior government advocate for the state respondent, is present. Next para. It appears from the order sheet that on the last occasion, I 1/4/2021, petitioner had sought time to furnish instruction on as regards the validity of the term of the elected body of the Bongaigaon Municipal Board. Stop. However, today when the matter is called, neither any instruction nor the petitioner was represented before this court. Be that as it may, list this matter next week on a date to be fixed by date of the DDBO next week on so and so date under the column for dismissal.
Item 10.
Can be old matters too. So at a heavy deep DDR. Yes, item 10. I think an affidavit in reply, Mr.
Lordship, in this case, we had filed an additional affidavit and the union had taken time to file a reply because the issue was that there.
Union, who has filed? Mr. Das, who's filed this? Who's filed this petition?
The petitioner is Snehalaya. It is a trust which runs homes for the children.
Okay. So, who is going to file a reply?
Also, on the last date, Ms. Gayan had taken time.
Where is she?
Lordship, may I please, Lordship? Lordship, my senior is in legs, Lordship.
Lordship, in this case, Mr. Chaudhary had appeared. We have engaged him yesterday. Earlier.
This is the matter in which
yes,
mention was sought.
Senior counsel, Mr. K.
All right. When do you want it?
After 3 weeks.
After?
After 3 weeks.
3 weeks. Mr. M. Das, learned counsel for the petitioner, submits that Mr. K. N. Chaudhary, learned senior counsel, has been recently engaged in the matter and therefore seeks accommodation for
3 weeks.
You will not get 3 weeks time. Accommodation in the matter. Stop. It further appears that the affidavit in reply on one affidavit in reply from respondent. Since when respondent has started filing an?
We had filed an
So how come that will not be an affidavit in reply?
It will be a rejoinder or an additional affidavit or something.
That could be an additional rejoinder. it further appears that the additional affidavit as requested on behalf of respondent numbers 1 and 2 has not yet been filed. Stop. List this matter after 2 weeks. Date of the deduct. After 2 weeks, stop. Needless to clarify that by the next date, the requisite additional affidavits shall be filed in the matter, and the petitioner shall also be ready to proceed with the case. Stop. List on so and so. Interim order, if any, shall continue till the next date.
Item 11.
May I please, Your Lordship? Madam, we pass on for timing, Your Lordship.
Timing?
Yes, Lordship.
Yes, medical negligence.
Yes, Lordship. 7 petitioners in 3 read petitions, Lordship. Them their surgery.
No counter affidavit, nothing is filed. Mr. Gogoi, are you there in this matter? Standing Counsel, Health Department. Where are they? Just wait. Let them be there.
Item 15. Item 15.
Yes. Government, you are supposed to place some instructions by way of an affidavit. Have you done it?
Lordship, no, Lordship. We have sent a letter most probably because of this election.
By when can you have that affidavit?
By the last week of this month, Lordship.
None appears for the petitioner when the matter is called. Top. Mr. H. Sharma, additional senior government advocate, submits that the affidavit as required to be filed in view of the earlier order passed by this court, could not be filed in view of the ongoing election. Stop. Accordingly, he seeks 1 week time for filing the necessary affidavit in the matter. Prayer allowed. List this matter. Lordship.
Item 16.
It took 15 as in, na? Mr. Singh, you are appearing in item 16?
No, 15, my lord.
15.
The government was to...
All right. Yes, I have given them time for filing affidavit. In 15, none appears to Katipala. Heard Mr. B.K. Singh for advocate.
Please, my lord.
It's fixed on 29th.
Item 16.
Where is Standing Counsel, Assam Financial Corporation Department? Are you appearing, Mr. Gogoi?
Lordship, I am not appearing.
One Mr. Bora had appeared last time.
Yes, Bora. Yes, Bora appeared.
Anyway, none appears for the petitioner when the matter is called. List this matter again next week. Date.
17.
Yes, ex gratia.
Yes, my lord. The brother of the petitioner, my lord, was killed by the extremist on 19/12/2000, my lord. Yes. Yes, my lord. Accordingly, the lost FIR, my lord, at page 14. Accordingly, the case was registered, my lord, under section 30, graded section 27 to answer. My lord. Then, my lord, the PM report, my lord, at page 21. Postmortem report, my lord.
The petitioner is the brother.
Brother, yes, my lord. Father expired, my lord. Father, mother both expired.
No, who expired? Father or brother?
My lord, here, my lord, brother killed by the extremist, my lord.
Brother expired.
Yes, my lord, brother.
Yes, what is your stand government R3? Who is respondent number 3?
Phone number 3.
You have filed an affidavit.
We have filed affidavit, Lordship.
Why the ex gratia is not being made? Are they entitled?
4 we have stated, Lordship.
3 and 4.
Paragraph 4.
Yes. So they are entitled.
As per
revised
for paragraph 4, they are not entitled, Lordship. Yes, because the incident was occurred prior to 2004, Lordship.
So the guidelines that have been mentioned in paragraph 4 have not been given a retrospective effect. They are prospective. So at that time there was no guidelines.
That time, Lordship, I have to verify. Otherwise, here it is not there.
Come to the judgment of this honorable court, my lord, page 33 of my
Which judgment?
Passed in the Doneshwar Bosmosan.
No, have you?
355 of 2005, my lord.
You have annexed a copy? Page?
Page 33, my lord.
Yes.
And the operative part, my lord, paragraph 12, my lord. As there is nothing on record to show, suggest or prove that were made prior to 22/6/2004. Petitioner lost their right to make application, but however, they would certainly be entitled to the benefit following.
Where are you reading from, Mr. Counsel?
My lord, page 38, paragraph 12.
Page 38 also.
Yes. Yes.
Paragraph 12, my lord. As there is nothing on record to show, suggest to prove that applications were made prior to 22/6/2004. We hold the petitioner lost the right
No,
to
that
make
time there is a scheme which is 22/4/2004.
Initially, there was a scheme, my lord, in the year 1991.
In your case, on which date your brother died?
First time.
My lord, my brother died, my lord, on 9/12/2000, my lord. 9/12/2000.
2000.
Yes, my lord.
Now, during that time, what was the scheme that was
during that
prevailing?
time, my lord, there was a act, a rule, my lord.
Where is that? Where have you said that, and where is that rule?
My lord, in the judgment itself reflected, my lord. My lord, come to page 35, my lord, of the judgment, my lord, paragraph 4.
Yes.
It appears that said 1992 rules were repealed by the state government on 22/4/2004.
You are saying you are entitled under the 92 rules.
No, my lord. By notification 2004, my lord, the 92 rule was repealed.
Correct.
Whereby the government provided appointment, my lord.
No, but in your case, the death occurred on 9/12/2000.
Yes, my lord.
So before 2004, the repeal.
Yes.
Then how are you entitled after 2004?
Because, my lord, in terms of this judgment, my lord, another notification was issued, my lord, in the year 2013, my lord.
Where are those notifications?
My lord, page 40, my lord. Clause 5, my lord.
This is again of 2013.
Yes. Another notification in pursuance of Doneshwar Basmotari case, my lord.
Mr. Gogoi, this court is asking a very simple question. In the year when the petitioner's brother had lost his life, what is the relevant scheme, rule or guideline that was prevailing?
Earlier there is a 1992 scheme is there.
1992 rules?
Rules there. That is 1 lakh rupees. It was enhanced to 3 lakhs by 2004 Lordship.
1 second. 1992 it was 1 lakh.
1 lakh. It was enhanced to Lordship 3 lakhs.
3 lakhs when?
3 lakhs Lordship in 2004.
Yes. Now the
2004.
petitioner would be entitled under which?
Lordship, if he is getting the 1 lakh rupees, then as per that particular judgment, the enhanced amount will be, he will be entitled. But there is no any environment regarding his getting that particular 1 lakh rupees, they are under that particular scheme, Lordship.
No, but no, that is something under that 1992. If it has been deprived, then
Lordship, he has not applied.
He has not applied.
First time in 2017 as per their petition, Lordship. In 2017, Lordship.
My Lord, page 20.
Once again, let me understand the facts.
Yes.
2017 he first applied, and then
only 2017 he is applied, Lordship. If he is applied in earlier under that earlier scheme of 1992 rules, Lordship, if he is getting that particular 1 lakh rupees, that particular scheme, then as part of Dhaneshwar Basumari judgment, Lordship, he is entitled the another 2 lakhs rupees, its amount to total 3 lakhs rupees, Lordship. Here the
this judgment you are referring is the one at page 35.
Lordship. Here petitioner case is, Lordship, in a defined footing, Lordship.
In this case, the application was made prior to 22/6/2004. But in this case, you are saying it is made after 2004.
Only on 2017, Lordship. When there is no proof regarding getting the 1 lakh rupees also, Lordship.
But here also it says we hold that the petitioners lost their right to make application, but however they were certainly entitled.
They are entitled, Lordship, subject to, Lordship, if they are getting, Lordship, that 1 lakh rupees, Lordship. Here it is for
So
enhancement,
then,
Lordship.
why don't you make an inquiry and give it? Why should this writ petition unnecessarily kept pending here?
Lordship may send it to the authority, otherwise...
Let them inquire. If he is entitled, he should be paid.
Lordship.
Who is going to do the inquiry?
For the 2004 scheme, as well as Dhaneshwar Basumari's
Understood,
judgment,
Mr.
Lordship.
Gogoi. Now the whole issue is his entitlement, correct?
Lordship.
Now someone has to decide that.
Whether
If
he is entitled or not. It's
Right.
a
If he is
issue.
entitled, then he will get the payment. Otherwise, this is a matter of 2020. Why should
In
this
that
be
line, if
unnecessarily?
Lordship dispose of matter, I have no objection. In that line, Lordship may dispose of matter.
Who will do the inquiry?
That part,
My
Lordship.
Lord, regarding earlier application, my Lord, page 26.
You submit everything there.
No, my
Who
Lord, I have
will
annexed.
make the inquiry?
It is Deputy Commissioner, District Commissioner, Lordship.
DC?
DC, Lordship.
Which way? Where?
In Kukradar
Kukradar,
district.
my Lord.
Kukradar district.
So the district commissioner shall make the inquiry, and who shall make the payment? The district commissioner office itself?
It's by the Revenue Department.
By the revenue department.
At first,
Revenue?
Lordship, the Deputy Commissioner has to hold that he is entitled for that. Then, Lordship, the burden shifted to Revenue Department.
All right. So in that view, I will say let the district commissioner cause an inquiry. If the petitioner is entitled, then in accordance with law, revenue shall release the payment. All right, within a period of 1 month.
My Lord, regarding, my Lord,
Revenue will make the payment against the availability of fund, Lordship.
No, nothing availability of fund. If he is entitled, you have to make the payments. Yes.
my Lord, page 26, my Lord. The letter was issued by the Superintendent of Police, my Lord. In second paragraph, my Lord, the original application along with connected papers are returned herewith to the Deputy Commissioner, my Lord. 1/3/10/2002 itself, my Lord.
He has made application in the year 3/10/2002. 2002.
Yes, my Lord.
Mr. Gogoi.
And my Lord,
My Lord, may I kindly peruse page 27.
Page
27.
Yes.
This is the report, Lordship. It's a NDFB, Lordship. Last paragraph, Lordship. Last two paragraphs. During investigation, Lordship.
Page 20.
Page 27, Lordship.
Yes.
This is the reasons, Lordship. The 1 lakh rupees esgasia which was entitled the persons who has killed the extremist he is not getting, Lordship.
Mr. Counsel, it is difficult. You if you are agreeable, I shall dispose it of with that direction for the DC to cause an inquiry.
Otherwise, this is the final.
Otherwise, on the basis of the materials that are placed before this court cannot grant you any
This is
other
the
relief.
finding, Lordship. My Lord may also indicate that finding part, Lordship.
No,
Otherwise,
let's not do all that. Let the DC.
my Lord, for a moment, my Lord,
You want a dismissal or you want a disposal?
disposal, my Lord.
Then take your seat.
Yes.
Item 17. Heard MD A. Rashid.
M. Hussain.
Heard Mr. M. Hussain, learned counsel for the petitioner. Stop. Also heard Mr. K. Gogoi, learned additional senior government advocate for the state respondent, and MS K. Fukan. G. Hajorika, learned standing counsel, revenue department. Stop. By way of the instant writ petition, the petitioner is seeking ex gratia compensation on the ground that the younger brother of the petitioner, namely Osinta Kumar Brahma, was killed by the BLTF extremist on 9/12/2000. Stop. The facts of the case is that the younger brother of the petitioner, upon being killed by the BLTF extremist, the father of the petitioner as well as the petitioner on several occasions applied for ex gratia compensation before the Deputy Commissioner Kokrajhar, but no action was taken on the aforesaid application. Stop. It is the further case of the petitioner that the father of the petitioner died in the year 2006. Stop. Thereafter, on 13/11/2017, the petitioner has also filed an application to the Commissioner and Secretary to the Government of Assam Revenue and Relief and Rehabilitation Department seeking ex gratia grant for killing of his younger brother by the BLTF extremist under the scheme made thereunder. Stop. Having no response from the government, the instant writ petition was filed. Stop. Heard the parties and perused the materials available on record. Stop. It appears that though an application was made, where is that application?
My lord, that copy of the application.
You have not annexed.
Not available.
Then you make a fresh. Should we ask them to make a fresh application?
My lord.
Lordship may direct them to Lordship certified copy along with the retribution copy, Lordship.
Though an application for ex gratia compensation has been preferred in the office of the District Commissioner Kokrajhar, it is submitted on behalf of the learned counsel for the petitioner that the same has not been looked into. Stop. However, the copy of the aforesaid application is not enclosed to the writ petition. Stop. Next year. Be that as it may, in the ends of justice, for the ends of justice, this court is of the considered view that this writ petition can be disposed of with a direction to the District Commissioner Kokrajhar to cause an inquiry as regards the entitlement of the petitioner for any compensation in relation to the death of his brother, and after causing the inquiry, and in accordance with law, and in the event the petitioner is entitled for ex gratia compensation, the Revenue Department shall do the needful. Stop. Next para. Needless to clarify that the entire exercise shall be carried out by the respective respondent authorities promptly, and the same shall be completed within a period of 1 month from today.
1 month too short period.
2 months.
Then
2 months from today. With the aforesaid direction observation, this writ petition stands disposed of. Yes.
my lord may indicate that he has submitted his petition along with the copy of the. Otherwise, no, his petition is also not there.
All right. Let a copy of the writ petition along with the copy of the order of this court be submitted before the concerned authorities by the petitioner. Stop. And 2 months the time to decide from the date of receipt of the certified copy of the order of this court along with the writ petition.
Timing item 11.
Yes, Mr. Mahanta.
My lord, I am appearing for respondent number 4. Appearing for respondent number 4. On the date of learned English Council's paternal uncle, he has gone to Bihar, sir. So on the date of his paternal uncle, learned English Council, N. Alam, has gone to Bihar. So let the matter be, we need some time.
Because he has gone to Bihar?
Yes. On the date of his...
In bereavement, probably.
On the date of his paternal uncle.
So when can he come back?
3 weeks time may be granted.
3 weeks. The 2017 matter, you make alternative arrangement. This court will certainly accommodate you for today, but then you make alternative arrangement. Next week? Or after?
2 weeks time, please.
It is submitted that Mr.
S.A. Bhakhtiar.
His name is not appearing.
Yes, my name is not.
No, not your name. Who is the engaged counsel?
N. Alam.
It is submitted on behalf of Mr. N. Alam, learned counsel for the respondent, that he has gone to
his native place, Bihar.
He's gone to Bihar in order to attend
the date of his
paternal uncle. Stop. Accordingly, accommodation is sought for. Stop. Prayer is not opposed by Mr. T.J. Mahanta, learned senior counsel, appearing for the petitioner, assisted by so and so. List this matter 2 weeks of Saturday. List this matter on 31st/5/2024.
Timing 12 to 14.
Needless to clarify, considering the matter to be of 2017, no further adjournment shall be given in the matter.
Yes. Allegation of medical negligence. The report, my lord, I've got it. I would like to place it in the form of an affidavit.
You have got the report?
At that time, inquiry was conducted. But my lord, as per the report at that time, my lord, though hurriedly this report has been placed, the microbiological report was awaited. It was 2017. I will file a composite affidavit bringing to the court.
But that's a 17 matter, Mr. Gogoi. When did you get the report?
This is of June 23.
Then
it has not been listed thereafter. I will file it within a week. I can file it.
You don't need matters to be listed for filing affidavits.
I understand, madam.
If you have received instructions, you should file it.
My lord, I will file it.
These are serious allegations have been leveled by the petitioner.
My lord. In fact, my lord,
needs to be addressed. Yes. It doesn't look good also. You see, the petitioner has come in the year 2017 and we are in 2024. Anyway, last chance is going to be given to you.
7 days will be enough to file that.
Mr. B. Gogoi, learned standing counsel, Health Department, submits that he has received a copy of the report in the matter and accordingly seeks time to place the same by way of an affidavit. Stop. Prayer is not opposed by the petitioner. Stop. Considering that the report is essential for effective disposal of the writ petition, this court grants 2 weeks time to Mr. B. Gogoi, learned standing counsel, Health Department, to file the necessary affidavit bringing the aforesaid report on record.
No, only one thing, madam, there should be a minor correction in the respondent side. Respondent number 2 should be the Director of Health Services. It is mentioned as Joint Director of Health Services, Hanglabari. Director will be, my lord, is the main
Who
authority. to
will
file.
make that? For that they will have. No, but nowadays I don't think.
Yes, it will have to be, my lord, through an
Now
application.
he has to file an
I got the
application.
instruction from the director.
Yes, if it is required in the meantime, you make a necessary application.
Yes, but tomorrow there is some
Because
order for
you see,
compensation.
This is the first time they have brought this to our
correct.
notice.
That is why this court is giving you time, Mr. Counsel. You have heard Mr. Gogoi. If you want that effective the orders are given effect to, then you will have to have the correct respondents on record. So you make that application. List after
My lord, 27.
item number 12 to 14.
Item 18.
Yes, electric connection. Have you restored? Not restored. Restored.
My lord, matter may be passed over for the time being. My
What
senior is on
you are only seeking, your grievance was that your electricity was not restored. Now APDCL is saying that it has been restored. So anything survives. Yes, your prayer is for immediate restoration. That is your prayer. You have anything on instruction?
I have the instruction. It was the entire disconnection was at the behest of a...
No, does the instruction say it has been restored?
No, it has not. But I have taken telephonic instructions. It was at the behest of a complaint made by a person.
Let me post this matter for day after tomorrow. In the meantime, you have the... yes. APDCL is saying that the electricity connection has been restored. Is it correct?
Possible. We have also no instruction in this matter. So we may also be given some.
We'll post it on Wednesday. In the meantime, you have a written instruction. You can get it by WhatsApp and take a printout. It is submitted on behalf of the APDCL, that the electricity connection to the petitioner's business premises has been already restored. Stop. However, the aforesaid instruction is on the basis of a telephonic call. Stop. Let written instructions be submitted on the next date. List on Thursday.
Item 19.
Yes. Government, you're appearing. No affidavit, nothing has been filed. Serious allegations of misappropriation of government funds is alleged in the petition. Why no affidavit till now? It's a 2020 matter. When do you plan to file an affidavit?
My lord, last chance may be given, my lord. My lord.
No, when do you plan to file? You'll need another year?
No, my lord.
Then?
3 weeks, my lord.
This is the last chance. None appears for the petitioner when the matter is called. Stop.
Otherwise, my lord, may I submit, my lord. Otherwise, under section 156(3), my lord, CRPC, my lord, everything lies before the magistrate, my lord. If
you file an affidavit and you take whatever stand you want to take, your name?
G. Bokolial.
Mr.
G. Bokolial.
G. So and so, learned counsel on behalf of respondent numbers. It's very unfortunate that you do not know which respondent numbers you are representing.
1, 3 and 4.
1, 3 and 4 submits that seeks for 2 weeks time to file the affidavit in opposition in the matter. Stop. Considering that there is no representation on behalf of the petitioner when the matter is called today, this court grants time to the respondent numbers 1, 3 and 4 to file the necessary affidavit in the matter. List after 2 weeks. 24 so and so. 5. You file it by then. Needless to clarify that the affidavit in opposition shall be filed by the next date without fail.
Item 22.
May it please, Your Lordship. We have a set of instructions. We'll be filing our affidavit in 3 weeks, Lordship.
If you have the instructions, why do you need 3 weeks?
It takes some time.
What time you need?
Weeks to sign it as well.
Officers take so much time to come and sign. Where from they are going to come?
Sometimes, Lordship, just to give us that window.
Be clear whether you have the instructions or not.
Instructions are there.
If you have the instructions, then you can file it within 1 week also. It's a 21 matter. Mr. I. Borthakur, Learned Standing Counsel, Forest Department, submits that he has received, that his office has received the necessary instructions in the matter and accordingly prays 3 weeks' time to place the same on record. Stop. Petitioner does not oppose to the said prayer. Stop. List this matter after 3 weeks to enable the respondent to file the necessary affidavit in opposition in the matter. Stop. Needless to clarify that if the affidavit in opposition on behalf of the Forest Department is not filed by the next date, this petition shall be proceeded in accordance with law.
Right, right.
24.
Yes, Mr. Khatanyar?
My lord, the last order, if your lordship peruse, certain queries were made by this honorable court and affidavit was directed to be filed.
Affidavit been filed.
Lordship, our department send a communication. They have 3 weeks more time, Lordship.
I thought the don't pass on a communication whereby further time is being sought for. If the instructions as sought for by this court by the earlier order has been received, then you may place it.
No, Lordship, we have not received.
Why has it?
Lord,
This order is of March 2024. Why do you don't have the instructions till now?
That order is based on the instruction they produced, and on basis of that instruction, the affidavit was supposed to be
Committee
filed.
has been Lordship constituted, Lordship, and detailed affidavit.
One
we have
second,
to
one
file,
second.
Lordship.
You are for the disaster management. So detailed queries have been placed by this court.
On basis of the communication they produced.
No, but in that case, Mr. Khatone, this affidavit has to be
Yes, ma'am.
filed. How much more time do you need?
Lordship, in month of June, Lordship.
Month of June?
Mid of June, Lordship.
Why so much time?
Lordship, we
Be
have not received the
reasonable when you
instruction,
make
Lordship.
a prayer for filing affidavits.
My lord, at least the affidavit on basis of the instructions they produced, that may be filed.
Lordship,
They
in
have
this
that
case, Lordship,
instruction.
we have to receive from the instruction from the District Commissioner of Nagaon regarding these queries, Lordship. After that, we can prepare.
So
Lordship.
District Commissioner Nagaon office is beyond your reach. Do you need so much time?
No, Lordship, we have not received from that office, Lordship.
Correct. We'll give you time, but 2 weeks time. In the meantime, you get whatever, because you already have some of the instructions. The order indicates. Correct.
Yes.
And in case the further instructions are not forthcoming, then at least file the affidavit which you were supposed to have been filed on the basis of the communication that you received on 19th March 2024.
And if your lordship perused the order dated 11/3/24, my lord, there was also a direction to the revenue department to come up with a concrete proposal for payment of.
Who is appearing for revenue department?
I'm appearing, Lordship.
So that may be also filed.
Heard Mr. M. Khadonia, Learned Counsel for the petitioner, stop. Also heard MS
G.
G. Hajorika, Learned. You're appearing as Learned Standing Counsel for the Revenue and Disaster Management LA and A Department, and Mr. B. Talukdar, Learned Senior Additional Senior Government Advocate representing the state respondents. Stop. Mr. Khatonyar has drawn the attention of this court to the order dated 11/3/2024, whereby instructions were sought from the Revenue Department to come up with a concrete proposal for payment of compensation, including interim payment to the petitioners. Stop. He further draws the attention of this court to the order dated 19/3/2024, whereby the District Commissioner was directed to file additional affidavit in opposition in terms of the communication dated 15/3/2024. Stop. Today, when the matter is called, neither there has been any proposal as sought for by this court earlier, nor the additional affidavit on behalf of the District Commissioner is filed. Stop. MS G. Hajorika, Learned Standing Counsel, seeks
4 weeks time.
4 weeks time for filing the necessary additional affidavit in the matter. Stop. Next para. Considering that the communication dated 15/3/2024 is already available with the respondents, comma, the prayer for 4 weeks is not reasonable in the matter. Stop. Accordingly, 2 weeks time is given to these state respondents to file the necessary affidavits in terms of the orders dated 11/3/2024 and 19/3/2024 passed earlier by this court. Stop. List this matter after 2 weeks on 27 so and so. Needless to clarify that the additional affidavit by the next date should positively be filed.
Obliged.
25.
May I please, Your Lordship, I may allow withdraw this petition.
Withdraw.
Petition has expired and he got the benefit.
And you got?
He got benefit.
You got the benefits.
And petition has expired. To withdraw this petition.
Your name?
A. Hussain.
Heard Ms. A. Hussain, Learned Counsel for the petitioner.
N. Sharma.
Also heard Mr. N. Sharma, Learned Counsel for the
Respondents, Lordship.
respondents. Stop. Ms. A. Hussain, Learned Counsel for the petitioner submits that the relief sought for has already been granted to the petitioner, and in the meantime the petitioner has unfortunately also expired. Stop. In view of the above, comma, nothing survives for adjudication in the matter. Accordingly, this writ petition stands dismissed or being infractious.
26 to 28.
Yes, returns. Affidavit opposition has been filed.
Affidavit opposition has been filed long back.
February 24. You are for 2-3.
I'm for GMC, Lordship.
GMC.
Affidavit opposition has been filed, but in the meantime, when the deliberation was going on, the issue came up before whether then the
No,
setback.
but Mr. Bora, the last order of April 24 indicates that a last chance is given.
Lordship, what had happened, my lord? When the deliberation, my lord, the issue came up whether there are in the setback that business can, the petitioners running the business, whether that can be given or not. So there was a direction from the total commissioner to file an affidavit whether within my laws the setback portion business can be done. My lord. That affidavit is still not been filed, my lord. I have not got the full instruction, my lord. But according to the law, setback you cannot do business.
No, but you are required to file that affidavit.
Time maybe given. I am praying with them.
How much time?
Lordship, allow me 10 days time, my lord. In the meantime, I will bring it down on record.
10 days? Is reasonable. Mr. S. Bora, Learned Standing Counsel, GMC, 10 days time to file the necessary additional affidavit in the matter in order to clarify
The setback position of the
the
business
setback position
of the building or the business could
of
be,
the building,
can be operated or not.
comma. List this matter after 10 days on a date to be fixed by the registry.
29.
Compensation?
Yes, Lordship. The last occasion they took time.
Yes, records. Mr. Talukdar, records. You have not received the records? No, but there was a submission made on behalf of Ms. S. Sharma that she has received the records.
Then maybe, because file is also not here.
No, but this cannot go on like this, because on the last occasion also it says that however she submits that the records is in her office, for which she has prayed for listing of the matter after a week. Accordingly, time was given.
Because the file is also not there. Probably she has been hospitalized. Or
Ms. Sharma, it appears that the records called for in the matter is in the custody of Ms. S. Sharma, Learned State Counsel, who is submitted to be hospitalized today.
Indisposed.
Who's submitted is indisposed. Stop. List this matter next week.
Lordship, any net date may be given.
After a week dated that issue. And so. Needless to clarify that if Miss M.S.S. Sharma continues to be indisposed by the next date, alternative arrangement shall be made by the state government to have the records produced before this court.
Yes. Before he starts, Lordship, before my learned friend starts, I beg to this matter actually already been decided. If Lordship has to decide whether this is a PPP mode or not. If it is PPP mode, the matter is already been decided by the single bench. Also, the writ appeal also uphold the decision of the single bench, Lordship. So I have the order, Lordship. Lordship, here actually this matter was taken along with 40 matters initially. It was detached to consider the whether it is a PPP mode or not. The issue is simple, Lordship. So
what mode?
Huh?
What mode?
PPP mode. PPP mode.
Public-private partnership mode.
If it is PPP mode without any tender, without any rules.
Mr. Sharma, you're not allowing the petitioner to say anything.
No, Lordship. I just say if Lordship starts, the issue is simple, Lordship.
According to you, this issue is covered.
Yes, Lordship. According to myself, Lordship, this is covered.
The judgment what he is submitting, my lord. So in fact, my lords may see the case records. These three matters were expressly detached because there were different law points involved, my lord. So my lord, what I pray, the pleadings are complete, my lord, in these matters, and it will need some hearing. And the judgment, what he is referring.
All right, this court shall post it for hearing then.
Lordship, it was being listed for many times. Lordship can go through many dates, Lordship.
Yes, it's a 22 matter, but now it has come in the admission column. It needs to be.
My lords, then
it needs to be heard.
Yeah.
Not in let it be in admission column, Lordship. As per my
why should it
covered,
unnecessarily be kept in the admission column if the matter deserves to be heard? Let the matter be heard. Post it for hearing. Admit and post it for hearing.
Is that, Lordship, it is covered.
But that itself has to be looked into because the petitioner is saying that his case is not covered. So there has to be a hearing.
My learned friend has submitted that it was detached. There was reasons for detachment because it was different.
So I'll post it for hearing. You choose a date. This matter requires a full-fledged hearing. It further appears that. Though Mr. P. Sharma, learned standing counsel AFDC submits that the judgment rendered in writ appeal number 366/2022 arising out of WPC 2192 of 2022 squarely covers the issue in hand, Mr. P. Mohanto, learned counsel for the petitioner, submits that the facts of his case is distinguishable. Stop. Be that as it may, the matter requires full-fledged hearing. Admit, list this matter for hearing on
June 5th, Lordship. 4th, June 4th.
4/6/2024.
Lordship. Let it be on 11.
All right, 11. Yes, okay. For hearing. Interim, if any, shall continue till then.
Oblige.
33.
30 and 32. Yes, ex gratia.
Yes, my lord. On last occasion, Lordship was on query, my lord, whether the person who has claimed MSCT compensation on the MSCT Act, he will be entitled to the ex gratia amount or not. But in fact, my lord, there is a decision of the Honorable Court, my lord. Their Lordship has already held.
What is the entitled?
They are entitled. Lordship, may kindly come to the what is ex gratia that has been discussed.
Just one sec. So in this case, the mother of the petitioner was hit by a tractor.
Yes, madam.
And accordingly, she had expired.
Lordship.
So in that view, it is said it is not a case of hit and run.
No.
And therefore, the petitioner is otherwise entitled to make a claim before the motor, before the MACT, correct? Now the query that was posed, Mr. Nath, is whether in a given case where the petitioner is also entitled to make a claim before the MACT, whether he is entitled for a...
This ex gratia amount as per the Annexure 4. Annexure 4 is there, What
is Annexure 4, Mr. Nath?
Annexure 4 of the writ petition is a notification of the Revenue and Disaster Management Department.
Under which the petitioner is entitled?
Whether it is entitled or not. But this decision says that this is an ex gratia amount, which is not a legal necessity, but out of the scheme he will get. That amount over and above the amount that has to be...
Which page? Annexure 4?
Annexure 4, page 21. The writ petition. Maybe I got the price. Serial number 3, ex gratia to the next of kin of person killed due to accident in public place or in public carriers other than killed by extremist terrorists.
So here, killed in public place?
Public place.
In that view, the petitioner is entitled for a compensation of 2 lakh?
2 lakhs rupees.
2 lakh. So then in that, in view of this, I'll dispose it off.
Yes, sir.
You want to say something more?
No, Lord. What is the position? Lordship has directed us to apprise, Lord. What is the position, whether he will get or not? I have gone through this decision, Lord. This is the decision.
Yes, you fairly submitted that he is otherwise entitled, so.
Lordship. Para 10, these are the questions Honorable Court has, Lord.
Para 10 of this judgment?
Para 10 of this judgment. The consideration before the Honorable Court.
So that is why I have also asked where the public place. So that is, you said it is a public place.
Yes, my lord. Public place, yes, my lord. And kindly, my lord, see from para 15 onwards, my lord.
Yes.
Para 15 onwards. I'm reading para 19, my lord. The discussions are there. Para 19, ex gratia payment under the law is a payment made as a favor in a circumstances where there is no legal necessity to make such payment. A payment by one person causing damage.
Yes.
A payment by one person causing damage or injury to another person by means of a compensation is a payment which is not made as a favor, but it is a payment which is a legal necessity under the law, whereas an ex gratia payment is a payment is made in favor of the person. But there, another question was there in this case, in the decided case, that under 163(1) of the Motor Vehicles Act, there is a provision that if the person concerned gets any compensation from other source, then the person has to return the amount to the insurance company. That has been decided in para 21 in this case, that since this is an amount of ex gratia, the person need not
refund.
Need not refund to the
21, right?
Para 21.
Yes. Mr. Nath has done your role. Huh? Heard Mr.
H.R. Ahmed. H.R. Ahmed.
H.R. Ahmed. Heard Mr. M.D. H.R. Ahmed for the Learned Counsel for the petitioner. Stop. Also heard Mr. D. Nath, Learned Senior Government Advocate for the state respondents. Any more? And MSN, Borderloy, Learned Counsel for Learned Standing Counsel, Revenue, and Mr. B. Gogoi for Learned Counsel for Respondent. Just put Finance Department. Appearance slip ekon korai lobo na. Appearance slip. By way of this writ petition, the petitioner is seeking ex gratia grant of rupees 2 lakhs in terms of the notification dated 15/11/2014 on the ground that the son of the petitioner, that the father of the petitioner, that the mother of the petitioner expired upon coming expired due to an accident. Stop. The facts of the case is that on 22/2/2019 at about 6:15 p.m. when the mother of the petitioner was going to grocery shop, which is grocery shop, the driver of one tractor being tractor Vide number AS17C/0335 knocked her on the village road, resulting her death. Stop. Heard the parties at length and peruse the materials available on record. Stop. Mr. D. Nath, learned senior government advocate, fairly submits that the instant case is covered by the notification dated 15/11/2014 for granting ex gratia compensation to the petitioner, whose mother was killed due to accident in public place. Stop. A copy of the aforesaid notification is extracted hereunder for ready reference. Page 21. That is serial number 32 bold kori dibo. Next para. On a perusal of serial number 3 of the aforesaid notification abundantly clarifies that the petitioner, admittedly whose mother was killed due to accident in the village public road, is entitled to the compensation of rupees 2 lakhs. Stop. Further, the decision of this court in the case of Lakshidas versus Gyanendra Dev Tripathi, reported in 2023 volume 2 GLT at page 850, squarely covers the issue in hand. Stop. Paragraph 10, 15, 19, 20 and 21 of the aforesaid judgment is extracted hereunder for ready reference. Correct, Mr. Nath? These are the paragraphs?
Not.
Stop. In view of the above, it appears that the petitioner has made out a case for grant of ex gratia compensation. Stop. Accordingly, for the ends of justice, this court directs the respondents to pay the ex gratia amount of rupees 2 lakhs in terms of the notification dated 15/11/2014 to the petitioner within a period of within a period of 2 months from the date of receipt of the certified copy of this order. Stop. With the aforesaid observation direction, this petition stands disposed of. Anything to add, Mr. Gogoi?
After the verification by the Deputy Commissioner.
I was thinking that, but then is it required?
It is required. We will have to at least see the legal evidence.
Upon due verification in accordance with law. Itu memang di sana diboleh.
34.
The respondent has not filed affidavit, my lord.
Yes, affidavit, Bhattakur.
Now, this problem can be solved, my lord, if the petitioner is agreeable to, my lord, construct a service road, if the petitioner is agreeable to construct a service road, which is access to the national highway, in view of the latest national highway notification, because
you want the petitioner to do what?
To construct a service road,
Construct a service road.
Service road to access the national highway from the petrol pump.
They had not, for the first time, he stated,
No, that's all right.
communication,
That's all right.
If you consult with the authority, this problem can be.
No, if you are agreeable, I shall post this matter after 2 weeks. In the meantime, you can explore.
Yes, madam. If the petitioner,
you're right. Mr. S. Borthakur, Learned Counsel for Respondent number
3, 5, 6 and 7.
3, 5,
6 and 7.
6 and 7 submits that the issue raised in the instant writ petition can be resolved if the petitioner constructs a service road.
Yes, madam. Which access to the national highway 31, madam.
For assessing
the national highway, madam.
The national highway
31, madam.
31.
From the proposed petrol pump.
From the proposed petrol pump. Stop. Let Mr. So and so Learned Counsel for the petitioner obtain instruction in this regard. Stop. List this matter after 2 weeks to enable the parties to explore resolving the matter.
Lordship, I am for respondent number 49.
All right.
So if you consult with the authority, it can be resolved.
You see, it will be, you may do, shall I end that through the respective councils? Then you both can communicate and find out if a meeting is to be placed for the parties, you let them meet then.
Yes, sir.
But you guys go.
Post to our office,
no, there has to be a communication or a call from your end, you see, because you are submitting this, right? So, last of all, needless to clarify that the learned counsels appearing on behalf of the petitioner and the respondent shall facilitate the talks for the settlement. Stop. You call up and you fix a date.
Yes.
Okay.
36.
Yes. No affidavits. Nothing is filed. Yes.
Affidavit required legal point. Legal point. It is a legal point is involved here. Whether
what is the point?
Yes, just
35 minutes I have
okay.
Can you take up 36, my lord?
Yes.
36.
This is AGM for Constitution of
Yes.
Board of Directors.
Yes. Your kindness is page 65.
65.
65. Item 36. Section of This is the imperial order.
65, yes.
It's page 65.
Yes.
The order dated 31st March 23.
Yes, please.
Whereas it has been informed by the assistant registrar that the managing committee has failed to constitute their new managing committee within a term that is up to 11/3/23. And the managing committee of the Swedish stands automatically dissolved. Now they are going to exercise the power, one-man committee was formed to manage the affairs.
Cooperative Societies Act. Yes.
So one-man committees are formed to manage the affairs, my lord. So now I am on the first and the second, my first part is because of that your lordship will find automatically your law section 39 your law kindly see, madam. Stands automatically dissolved.
Dissolves.
So that your lordship will find 39 your law kindly see, madam.
39.
Yes. Dissolve. Dissolve. Yes. 39.
Yes.
General meeting to be termed as AGM of a registered society shall be held at least once in every cooperative year within a period of 6 months of close of the financial year to transact the business as provided in this Act. the board shall automatically stand dissolved or not holding AGM in accordance with the provisions of the Act and bylaws within 6 months from the expiry of every financial year. So now your lordship kindly see my case, my lord. Whether I fail to hold the meeting or not, this is the case your lordship is to see.
So if the meeting is not hold, AGM is not hold within a year.
Yes. Now, minimum 6 months prior to the expiry of the AGM. That is the 5 years term, my lord.
Shall be held at least once in every cooperative year.
Yes.
Within a period of 6 months of close of the financial year.
This is the last one. Last one.
Transact the business as provided in this Act.
Right. Now your lordship kindly see page
So
26.
the question is whether you have failed to
Hold
hold
on, this is the only
AGM within the prescribed time or not. This is the issue involved. Yes, according to you, you have held the meeting.
No, meeting was held and election also, my lord, nomination was invited. In the nomination, my lord, only 15 posts, total 15 person by nomination. 15%. So returning officer ought to have declared the result on that very day, my lord, as per Rule 13. I will show you.
But that was not done.
Yes. He did not do it. As a result, it continued and ultimately it was fixed on 12. 11 was the last day and 12, thereafter, my lord, it is
So according to you, it was not concluded. You did constitute the AGM.
Yes,
but it
my
did
question,
not,
my lord, my question is what is
it
the
was
meaning
not
of
put to a logical end.
logical?
Correct.
Now, logical and election is to be held. Now you kindly see meaning of election. You also kindly see, my lord. 13, what is to be done? Election means, you also will find page section 2G.
Yes.
Yes. Election means, you also what? 2G.
Yes.
Election means a process in which members vote for to elect a person or group of persons in the AGM to form a board in a cooperative society. Then it may be read along with 13, my lord.
Yes.
13, you can come to Rule 13.
Yes, I have it.
Declaration of the result. Now, if the number of your lord's kindness, if the number of the varied nomination paper is equal to the total members of the number of the members to be elected to the board of directors, the returning officer shall declare such candidate to be duly elected to the board of directors in the AGM. If there are more varied nomination against the total number supposed to be filed, poll shall be held on the date of AGM already notified in accordance with the provisions of the laid under the rules. You also got it right. Say 13.1 says, 13A,
yes.
If the total numbers of the nomination are equal to the number of the post to be elected, my lord, then the returning officer shall declare the result. If there is more than nomination, more than requirement, then election is to take place. Voting to take, not election, voting to be taken.
Yes.
Now your lordship kindly come to my petition, my lord. Your lordship kindly see. Page 30, your lordship. Page 26. Page 26, your lordship kindly see. Of my petition.
Page?
6, page 26. Only your lordship kindly note one thing.
In your case, the impugn order says that you have failed to constitute the managing committee.
To hold the election
But
to constitute the managing committee.
If I have understood correctly, Section 39 mandates that AGM has to be held within the prescribed time.
Within 6 months
Correct.
before
Now, that you have already constituted. You
Yes.
have taken steps for the AGM.
Yes.
But ultimately, because the election could not be, the results could not be declared.
Because the failure of the returning officer to declare,
Correct.
I have
Managing
become
committee
victim.
could not be appointed. Correct.
Yes, ma'am. Now your lordship kindly say my case is, my lord, on 11/3, my term expires on.
Which page?
Yes, page 26, your lord. Just your lordship kindly know that one of the fact, my lord. My committee was formed on 11/3/2018.
Your committee was formed on
2018.
11/3/18.
Yeah, 18. So 5 years expires on 11/3/2023.
11/3/23
Three.
expires. Yes.
23. Now your lordship come to page 26. Oh, 11/3/23, my lord, everything is to be concluded. Now page 26.
Yes.
It is a notice for election, your lordship. It is hereby informed to all the shareholders of the society that as per decisions of the executive committee meeting dated 6/8/22, the AGM will be held on 11 December 22. 11 December 22. Accordingly, AGM was held.
11 September.
Oh, sorry. Yes, 11 September 22. Much prior to that is AGM. Now, page 28, your lordship kindly see.
Yes.
11 September, my lord, the relevant of the translated copy, that the date was Manaje postponed. Your lordship will find page 28, resolution number 2.
Yes.
In today's meeting, it was discussed for holding the election of the society in the year 2023. After discussion, it was resolved to hold the election on, initially it was 1st March, by hand it was a 5th March, Sunday in warehouse of the society. The said election is for the session 23-28 for a period of 5 years for constituting the executive committee. The election of the society will be held under the supervision of the returning officer on 5th March. So election date is on 5th March. Now your lordship will find page
And your term would have been expired by 11th.
11/3/23. Now page 35, your lordship, page 35. Slightly change was made with the assistant register through mobile WhatsApp. Page 35.
1 second. Page 30.
35.
Yes. 5th March.
Yes.
Yes.
So notice here the reschedule, this date reschedule, notice is to be issued on 70/2/23, nomination 22/2/23, election 5/3/23, counting 7/3/23. This is the schedule as per the officer. Yes. Now you look at page 36. 35/2.
Yes.
Yes. Yes. Resolution. Today's urgent meeting is convened that the executive committee in its proceeding decided to hold the election on 1/3/23, but the ARCS through WhatsApp message dated so and so informed the secretary that the election to be held on 5th instead of 1/3/23. With due respect to order of the ARCS, the members present at the meeting decided to hold the election on 5/3/23 and counting will be held on so and so. And ask the secretary to issue notice in that respect.
Yes.
Mention that the other time schedule same. Then your lord kindly see page 40. Accordingly, returning officer was appointed.
Yes.
On 1st February 23.
Returning officer.
Returning officer. Sri Tapan Malaka, Senior Inspector, is hereby appointed as returning officer, and Sri so-and-so is appointed as Assistant Returning Officer for ensuing election of the society, which is scheduled to be held on 5/3/23.
Yes.
10 a.m. onwards at the godown of society so-and-so, so-and-so. So the date of receiving nomination papers have been fixed on 19/2/23 at 11 a.m. onwards at the office premises of the society. They are directed to follow the Assam Society Act and rules. Now your lordship will find thereafter, as per this, a notice was issued, page 41.
Yes.
And the notice says important information your lordship kindly see. The nomination papers will be received on 19/2/23 Sunday. On that day of so-and-so, nomination papers will be scrutinized and from so-and-so, symbol election will be provided. Interested candidate will liberty to withdraw papers from author to author, so-and-so. Then counting will be held so-and-so, my lord. Now your lordship will find page 44. Page 44.
Yes.
This 15% file nomination in terms of that notice.
Yes.
And all are valid. So your lordship with this 15 post 15% file nomination. Thereafter your lord kindly see, my lord, page 48.
Yes.
Here what happened, my lord, because of the lack of quorum, meeting was not held on that day. Today on 5/3 Sunday, the general meeting is company said is convened for a period of 5 years, so and so. Page 36, in the today's meeting, only 36 numbers of members found to be present from so and so.
Lack of quorum.
Yes. Page, yes, no quorum. So adjourned meeting will be held in the next week, same day, same time, same day.
Yes.
So same day means it becomes 12. Instead of 11, my date, expiry date was 11/3, and the next day, same time means, my lord, it becomes 12. Next week, 1 week, 12. This is where whole dispute lies, my lord. 11 or 12. Deliberate it was done. Then your lordship will find page 40, page 54.
Yes.
Yes. Now they are writing a letter to one of the petitioners. With reference to the above, I am to inform you that as per office records pertaining to your society shows that term of the board headed by you expires on 11/3/23. In the above circular, you are requested to strictly adhere to the provisions of Society Act and uphold the honor and dignity of so and so, so and so. And copy was your work given to the police. Page 55. He is the person who fixed the date. He is the person writing to me that your time already expires. Copy to the police. The term of the board expires so and so. Hence, question of holding adjourned meeting on so and so does not arise. Your lordship got it, man. Does
Yes.
not arise. Then,
But this date was fixed by the cooperative society itself.
yes. He himself,
On
adjourned
5th.
meeting will be held on 12.
That
We have not fixed.
correct. On 5th, they had fixed it.
On 5th.
On 12th, one day after your expiry.
Fair. Only after 1 week means 7 plus 5, 12. He could have fixed it on 11 also.
Or 10th.
But what 10 also he could have done it. It is not necessary that after 1 week or that 1 week that he could have done it. Intentionally what that I am saying. Initially it was 1st March. He changed it by hand on 5th. He did it on 5th. Your lordship has seen 5th. By hand he has corrected the 5th point. In the vernacular it will appear more at 5th. So
All right.
your lordship got the point, I think. Now your lordship will find notice annexure page 57. Accordingly, on the basis of that letter, that meeting was stayed. Secretary, it is informed that shareholder so and so issued by the adjourned meeting scheduled on 12th is stayed. Because of that. Then I have filed an appeal, page 59, before the register covers right.
Yes.
We the undersigned, the newly elected candidate as per nominated so and so, shareholder so and so, following few lines. That's the present board of director was elected in the AGM on 11/3/18. Accordingly, the terms of present board is up to 11/3/23.
You are reading from page 60.
Yes, yes. That's during the terms of the board, the society conducted the last AGM on 11/9/22. Accordingly, ARCS Karimganj approved the same, but the election was due as the term of the board is up to 11/3/23. AGM has held, my lord, in time, but election was not held. So here what he is saying, my lord, but the election was due as the term of the board is up to 11/3/23. Thereafter, the board fixed the election date on 1/3/23. The nomination date was fixed on 19/2/23. But the ARCS and the returning officer are verbally instructed to change the date of the election as the officer will be engaged in other activities. So the date of election has been changed and refixed on 5/3/23. Accordingly, the ARCS Karimganj appointed Sri so-and-so as returning officer and city returning officer by letter number so-and-so. That's as per election rules. The returning officer has empowered to issue notice for fixation date time, but instead of returning officer, the secretary of the society issued a notice, page 62, notice dated 14/2/23, where he stated that as per section 39 and 41A, to conduct the said election, moreover, as per notice of the date of notice, nomination was fixed before 14 days in lieu of 10 days before the election, which was wrong and violation of provision for purposes so-and-so. That's the returning officer, along with the assistant returning officer, attended the society on 19/2/23 and received the 15 numbers of nomination from the contesting candidates in time. And after scrutiny, the returning officer declared all the nominations were valid and selected as per notice dated 14/2/23. And it will be officially declared in the day of the election, dated 5/3/23, as per 13(1), as your lordship has seen. That's how on 5/3/23, the returning officer, along with the assistant officer, attended the society in stipulated time. And thereafter, in presence of them, one attendance register without certified by the secretary.
Matter will need a full-fledged hearing, Mr. Chaudhary. Let me post it on a hearing date then.
Only question is...
admit it and post it for hearing.
I think I have concluded my point, my lord.
Yes.
Only thing that whether Rule 13(1) of the Gazette notification, my lord, if this your lordship allows, I think petition will be allowed, my lord. Only 13(1)A, my lord.
Well, admit and post it for hearing next week or after that, whenever you want.
That case, my lord, that will be fixed.
Item 35, clearly return candidate. Even the body is dissolved here. Section 41(6), other committee has the power to.
All right, we'll post both the matters for hearing.
In that case, it must be fixed on 22nd.
Heard Mr. H.R.A. Chaudhary, learned senior counsel, assisted by Mr.
F.V. Barbuya.
Mr. So-and-so. Also heard Mr. S.K. Talukdar, learned standing counsel, Corporation Department. Stop. It item 36 at likhi prima facie case for hearing is made out. Admit list on 22nd of
May, this one. I have some form.
22nd to so and so for hearing.
This second 5.
In item 35 what? No, I have admitted it and I posted for hearing.
Might never reach my lord here. No
That's
problem.
all right. It'll come nowadays. There are just two fixed hearing matters listed in the. Don't worry, Mr. Chaudhary. It will reach.
Before lordship, I think it will reach.
Mr. P. Hajorika likhibo 35 what. Baki sab eke thakibo.
Let it be part hard, man, because your lordship already hard, my lord.
It's not part hard.
Time will be saved.
Take a short time then, because if they are entitled unnecessarily, let's not keep this matter. How much time, Mr. Gogoi?
It's 10 days, Lordship. In the meantime,
Mr. K. Gogoi, learned additional senior government advocate, seeks 10 days time to file the 10 days time for filing affidavit in opposition in the matter. Stop. Prayer not opposed. List this matter after 10 days on a date to be fixed by the registry.
Lordship, instead of affidavit, Lordship, last one directed us to press the instruction, Lordship.
See, instructions.
I'll do.
You. If you cannot file, you place it, but it is better to place the instructions by way of an affidavit, because the other side also gets a chance. Otherwise, on that ground, again another date will go.
Lordship.
In case you have difficulty, certainly this court shall accommodate. Affidavit file, Ms. Gorman.
One affidavit file, my lord.
For respondent number 4, my lord.
4.
Yes, my private respondent.
Yes, you have also filed an AO.
I have already filed.
Yes.
My lord, Lordship, kindly see order dated 6/3, my lord.
Yes.
Some instruction was sought for whether, my lord, it has been complied with or not.
This information is not met.
No.
I think in affidavit filed on 28/3/24,
It has
my
not been
lord,
clarified.
it has not clarified.
So
We have
then you file an additional.
clarification in respect of the last annexure representation, my lord. It clarifies itself whether any action has been taken pursuant to any order has been passed in this representation or not. That will clarify the matter, my lord.
That is, then you are going to file an additional affidavit.
You have instruction first. If it is come, I will file. Otherwise, I will obtain some more
My
instruction.
lord, may I submit one thing? Actually, my lord, the order which is under silence before your lordship, my lord, it is actually not considered by, is not maintainable, my lord.
All right, this court will hear you, but let the pleadings first get completed. Because you see, there is a judicial order seeking certain information which has not yet been clarified. Let this additional information come and then you can make your submissions. You've already filed your affidavit.
Yes.
Actually, you make your submission at an appropriate stage, Mr. Counsel. M. Borman, Learned Counsel for the
2 weeks, my lord, because after 4
Learned Government Advocate for the state respondent submits that though an affidavit in opposition has been filed in the matter, however, the query raised by this court by order dated 6/3/2024 is not addressed in the aforesaid affidavit. Stop. Accordingly, she seeks 2 weeks' time to file to obtain instruction in the matter. Stop. Prayer is not opposed. List this matter after 2 weeks on a date to be fixed by the registry. Yes.
May I please your lordship? Our affidavit in reply is ready. We need some more time.
Your name?
A. Parasar.
MS A. Parashar,
On behalf of Ardhar.
Learned Counsel for the petitioner submits that though the affidavit in reply is ready, yet the same could not be filed today. Accordingly, she seeks some accommodation in the matter. List this matter after 2 weeks on a date to be
Lordship,
fixed by the
we have an
registry.
interim.
1 week may be given, lordship.
We
Date?
have an interim order.
1 week corridor. And interim, if any, shall continue till the next date of listing.
I am paying for fixing the date, lordship.
The new matter will come.
40.
My lord, in this matter, our affidavit is sent for vetting, my lord.
Much time. This is a release article of mobile tower.
Lease agreement, lordship.
Lease agreement. Anyway, let the affidavit be filed. How much time?
See, our affidavit is already sent for vetting, lordship.
Any short date, lordship. Mr. I'll record your.
My brother.
That side is not brother, Mr. Gogoi. Yes.
G. Bokolial.
Huh?
G. Bokolial.
Mr. G.
Bokolial.
Bokolial, Learned Counsel for respondent number.
Well, all are respondents.
For the respondent submits that the affidavit, that the draft affidavit in opposition is been sent for vetting. Stop. Accordingly, he seeks some accommodation in the matter. Prayer is not opposed. List this matter after 2 weeks on a date to be fixed by the registry.
Any date may be, lordship. Thank you.
Welcome.
41.
Electrocution death.
The rate can be allowed, my lord. The rate can be allowed, my lord.
Report is there.
Report is there, my lord. We have specific instruction, my lord. The APDCL won't be preferring an appeal against the report. This is the notification, and my lord has passed similar orders also.
Where is the electrical inspector's report?
The government
It's in our affidavit, lordship, annexed at page 77, lordship.
Page?
77. Our affidavit, lordship. Running page, lordship, 77. Serial number 10 lordship, cause of death lordship.
Serial number 10?
10 lordship, in page 77 lordship, cause
Due
of
to
death.
electric shock.
Cause of death. And lordship, then lordship, my lord may kindly come to page 78 lordship.
Yes, causes relating.
Lordship, serial number 13 and 14 lordship. There is specific finding. Lordship.
1 second. What is this 15th August? This is that guidelines.
This is the notification numbers.
This court had earlier, I think, relied upon this OM and passed an order, right?
28th February.
Yeah. This is that 7. All right, then I'll pass a similar order.
The interest component number should be from the date of the report. 18th of
Yes. Kalpana. None appears for the petitioner when the matter is called. Mr.
B. Chaudhary,
B. Chaudhary, Learned Standing Counsel, APDCL, and Mr. K. Gogoi, Learned Additional Senior Government Advocate, is present. Stop. By filing this writ petition, the petitioner is seeking compensation against the electrocution death of her husband.
Yes.
Of her husband. Stop. The facts of the case is that the petitioner's deceased husband died. I, late Manik Ali, alias Manik Ali Sheikh, died on 29/5/2018 due to an electric accident which occurred due to alleged negligence on the part of the respondents. Stop. The WT message dated 29/5/2018 and detailed report of the respondent number 7 dated 31 on 29/5/2018 at about 1:30 p.m. an electric accident occurred in which the petitioner's husband was electrocuted and died. Stop. The respondent number 7 has issued communications dated 30/8/2018, 15/9/2018 and 10/1/2020 to the respondent number 5 and 6 regarding payment of compensation of the petitioner against her deceased husband. Stop. However, no payment has been received till date. Accordingly, the instant writ petition has been filed. Stop. Mr. B. Chaudhary, Learned Standing Counsel, APDCL, fairly submits that the electrical inspector's report that the Chief Electrical Inspector dash Diba cum dash advisor, Government of Assam report dated 18 March 3, 2024 indicates that due to contravention of regulation 14 within bracket 1 of the Central Electricity Authority within bracket measures relating to safety and electric supply regulations 2023, the death of the petitioner happened. Stop. Comma di pele, for which the accident occurred. Okay. Mr. K. Gogoi, learned additional senior government advocate for state respondent, also fairly submitted that the aforesaid report indicates that it is for the negligence of APDCL that the petitioner's husband lost his life. Stop. Next para. I have heard the submissions made at the bar and have perused the materials available on record. Stop. Next para. It appears from the report of the Chief Electrical Inspector dated 18/3/2024, annexed as Annexure A to the affidavit in opposition filed on behalf of the respondent number 4 on 5/4/2024 that the circumstances leading to the accident because of the contravention of Regulation 14(1) of the Central Electricity Authority dash within brackets so and so Regulation 2010 on the part of the supplier of electricity, that is Assam Power Distribution Company Limited within bracket APDCL. Stop. The next para, the Assam Electricity Regulatory Commission, vide its notification dated 5/8/19, has notified that the AERC within bracket compensation to victims of electrical accidents, Regulation 2019, providing inter alia the quantum of compensation payable for loss of human life, where accident is attributable to the fault stroke negligence of APDCL. The Office Memorandum dated 7/11/2019 prescribes the amount of compensation payable for loss of human life and injury as per the said AERC regulation. Stop. It appears from the said Office Memorandum that an amount of rupees 4 lakhs, right? 4 lakhs only for loss of human life has been prescribed. Stop. Further, while prescribing the said amount of rupees 4 lakh as compensation, it has also been prescribed that in the event of a claim has not been settled within a period of 120 days from the date of occurrence of the electric accident, the delay in payment of compensation shall result in an additional interest of 12% per annum on the amount. Stop. In the present case, the accident in which the petitioner's husband lost his life, in terms of the aforesaid inquiry report dated 18/3/2024, is attributable to the fault stroke negligence of the APDCL. Stop. Next para. As such, this court is of the considered view that the petitioner is entitled to be compensated under the said Office Memorandum dated 7/11/2019. Stop. Next para. As such, the respondent APCDL authorities are directed to make payment of compensation of rupees 4 lakh to the petitioner for the loss of her husband, i.e. Manik Ali alias Manik Ali Sheikh, along with interest at 12% per annum of the said amount. Next para. Having regard to the factual position, it is directed that the respondent's APDCL authority shall calculate the interest at the rate 12% per annum from the date of the submission of the electrical accident inquiry report by the respondent number 4, i.e. the date to 18/3/24. 18/3/24. Stop. The same shall be paid to the petitioner upon due identification within a period of 2 months from the date of receipt of a certified copy of this court's order. Stop. With the above observation and direction, this writ petition stands disposed of. Let registry inform the petitioner about this court's order by registered post AD, because there is no representation.
May I please your lordship?
41.
In this case, I have received the affidavit.
You have received the affidavit.
They have filed it today.
They filed it today. This is that maternity death matter.
Maternal death.
Okay. MS V. Ghosh, Learned Counsel for the petitioner, submits that she has been served with a copy of the
Affidavit.
affidavit
Affidavit in opposition, lordship.
position today,
Yes. Filed by respondent number 2, lordship.
filed by respondent number 2.
Yes, sir.
Now, accordingly, she seeks some accommodation
Yes.
in the matter.
Yes.
Let registry verify and place the affidavit in opposition file on behalf of respondent number
2, lordship.
2, and keep verify and place it on the record. Stop. List this matter after 2 weeks on a date to be fixed by the registry. No, it's a Briganko. It's a 2017 matter, date to date. Yeah. Ms. Ghosh, you please take a date.
Yes.
Also, last occasion, directed us to submit the inquiry report also. I have obtained. Good evening.
Oh, this is that part-heard matter?
Yes, Lord.
You have it?
Yes. Regarding proceeding, there are 2 volumes, we follow, and inquiry, there are 4 inquiry different reports.
This is the entire proceeding.
In 2 volumes also.
Okay. Kalpana, in item 56. As, in terms of the earlier order passed, the petitioner has submitted the inquiry proceedings held by the inquiry officer. Stop. I'll keep it at part-heard and I'm fixing it next week. Matter remains part-heard. List again on next week, or that date did you last or fella? Next week or next week?
Earlier it was hearing concluded.
But it will otherwise not.
If required.
It will part-heard kori pala. Dilluma.
Date looks at 20.
The inquiry report is kept on. Inquiry proceedings are kept on record. Part-heard.
20.
57.
My lord, I am sorry, my lord. In item 41, I was in another court.
Huh?
Item 41, my lord.
But 41 order has already been passed. What do you want in 41? Right now at 57. Are you appearing in 57?
No, my lord.
Then you are obstructing in administration of justice. You please wait.
May I please, Lordship?
Yes.
I am appearing for respondent number 2 to 5, Lordship. Last occasion, petitioner council has withdrawn their power.
In 57?
Petitioner council. Order dated 22/4/2020.
Yes. So no alternative arrangement appears to have been made.
Yes, Lordship.
Last time also no one was there.
They have already given the sums, the petitioner has given the sums, Lordship, to engage new advocate. And there, the tender process is not finalized. What is it?
Kalpana. It appears that the engaged counsel on behalf of the petitioner has withdrawn. It appears that the petitioner has taken back the brief from the engaged counsel, and accordingly a submission was made by the earlier engaged counsel, Mr. G.P. Moore, on the last occasion, i.e. 22/4/2024. Stop. However, considering that no alternative arrangement has been made by the petitioner to represent the petitioner before this court, comma, last chance was given to the petitioner to engage a counsel and appear before this court on the next date. Stop. It appears that today when the matter is called, none appears on behalf of the petitioner. Stop. Considering that no alternative arrangement has been made in this matter, comma, this court is of the considered view that perhaps the petitioner is not interested in pursuing the matter. Stop. Accordingly, the writ petition stand dismissed for non-prosecution.
Earlier interim order. Interim order earlier passed.
Any interim order passed earlier shall stand vacated accordingly.
Obliged.
Hearing item 43.
Just 1 second, madam. This is the office note. Just 1 second, because the cause list reflects there is an office note. Just 1 second.
They had filed letter as part of that.
It further appears from the office note dated 10/5/2024 that the earlier set of counsel has filed a letter to delete their names from the instant writ petition, which is kept on record and marked as flag X. Further, the office note indicates that no new counsel has been engaged by the petitioner till date. All right. Yes, Mr. Bora.
I pray for my friend, my SK Jain. He's having some personal difficulty today.
Is there?
Yes, there is. But we'll fix it day after tomorrow, my lord.
All right.
Mr. Otherwise, he is on interim, my lord.
He's an interim.
And he has appealed before the IU.
So then I'll make it absolute.
I'll leave it to Lordship.
You have any objection, Mr. Bora?
No, it cannot be.
Unnecessary case, there will be lying here.
Any incriminating materials?
Incriminating, he was there. Cases there, some loans were granted by him at the time when he was in the job. But now he has retired. So I also says that that may not be recorded. Of course, further interrogation is not necessary. He has cooperated with the investigation.
All right. Lekha Kalpana. Item 43. Heard Mr. S. Bora, learned counsel for the petitioner. Stop. Also heard Mr. D. Das, learned APP for the state respondent. Stop. This is an application under section 438 of CRPC 1973 for granting pre-arrest bail to the petitioner I. Torun Kumar Seal, who is apprehending arrest in connection with BI within bracket EO case PS case number 02 of 2016, registered under sections 120B, 420, 409, 468, 471 of IPC. Stop. The case diary called for is placed before this court. Stop. Pertinent that by order dated 18/3/2024, this court granted the privilege of interim pre-arrest bail to the petitioner, subject, of course, to conditions. Stop. Mr. D. Das, learned APP for the state respondent, submits that the petitioner, in terms of the earlier interim order granted by this court, appeared before the investigating officer. Stop. He further submits that the statement of the petitioner has been recorded by the investigating officer under section 161 CRPC. Stop. He further submits that the petitioner has been cooperating with the investigation. Stop. Next para. Considering that there are no adverse materials as regards the antecedent of the petitioner available on record, and also that the petitioner has been cooperating with the investigation court, this court is of the considered view that custodial interrogation of the petitioner may not be justified for the ongoing investigation. Stop. Accordingly, the interim pre-arrest bail granted earlier by this court by order dated 18/3/2024 is hereby made absolute, subject of course to the following conditions. 1, 2, 3 and disposed of.
44. Lordship had called for CD.
44 minutes, I have not received the case diary.
Sorry, Mr. Bora?
Lordship had called for the CD.
In 44? Okay.
And he is on interim.
In item 44, await CD, comma,
on 31st of May.
List on 35/2024. You are on interim?
Yeah, I am on
interim. If any, shall continue till the next date. Earlier disposed to return.
There are three cases, Lord. 46, 47. Same case diary.
Yes, you have it?
Yes, yes, I have case diary.
Yes, Mr. Das?
My lord, I am for accused Rustom Ali, my lord. If your lordship will kindly see the FIR at page number 14, I am placed at serial number 30.
Were you on interim? No.
No, my lord.
You are for Rustom?
Rustom Ali, my lord. He is a
serial number?
30, my lord. At page number 14.
Yes.
So basically the allegation is that DR was an altercation, my lord. DR was an altercation between two groups of people. One from one village and other group from other village, my lord, over a certain plot of land. So one person from one group, he died. Reportedly, my lord, he fell from a tractor and he was killed at the spot. So that is the allegation, my lord. So this person, my lord, petitioner is a 65-year-old person. So he is not way any involved in that offence, my lord. He was also not present. It's of occurrence just because he was a member of the other group, my lord. That is why he has been named. And most of the persons, my lord, have already been granted.
Injury report is there?
PRSB.
My lord.
Injury medical report is there?
Postmortem report is there, my lord. So far injured, there are three other injured persons also, my lord. Injury reports are not there.
From page number 20 onwards, I have annexed the previous orders. Many of the accused, including the prime accused, have been released on anticipatory bail.
Have been released?
Yes. From page number 20 onwards.
So these are serious offences.
Yes. But your lordship, after perusing the case diary, my lord.
What are materials available against the petitioner?
So far, my lord, this is the concern. My lord, personal attribution is against Bilal and Ruhim. They inflicted the injury on the deceased.
Against?
Who died? My lord, Bilal and Ruhim.
Bilal and Ruhim.
Serial number
2. Statement of eyewitnesses.
Okay. They have inflicted
the injury in the head of Bacha Ali, who died instantaneously.
Okay.
Now, my lord, many others, including these petitioners, were also there. Personal attribution is not there, but three other persons got injured. One died. And
any one of you appearing for these two persons?
Yes, Lordship. Not these two persons. Mine is.
Okay, that's all right.
Yes.
All right, then let them appear because there is no otherwise any materials.
Personal attribution is not there, but they were also member of the
They were present.
Group. Member of the group.
Member of which group?
Group. Attacking group.
Lordship can allow him to appear, then call for the appropriate CD man. May this statement be recorded.
Sorry, Mila.
Then, all right. Heard Mr. Mr. S. Das, learned counsel for the petitioner. Stop. Also heard Mr. D. Das, learned APP for the state respondent. Stop. This is an application under section 438 of CRPC seeking pre-arrest bail to the petitioner i.e. Rustom Ali alias Rustom Ali, who is apprehending arrest in connection with South Salmara Police Station case number 25 of 2024 registered under section 147, 148, 149, 436, 326, 325, 307, 302, 385, 427 of IPC. Stop. আৰু তিনিটা থাকিব অনুপম আহি যায় ল'ব নে তুমি লৈ ল'বা এইটো তুমি কপি পেষ্ট কৰিব পাৰা খালি নামকেইটা চেঞ্জ হৈ যাব stop the case of the prosecution is that on 6/2/2024 at around 12 noon the accused persons armed with sharp weapons like da etc. illegally entered into the house of the informant's brother and set his house on fire, and with the intention to kill his brother, chased him while he was working in the field. Stop. While the brother of the informant tried to run for saving his life, the aforesaid accused persons restrained him and gave several blows on his head with dagger and caused grievous injuries to his body, resulting which he died. Stop. It is the further case of the prosecution that when two other persons, upon seeing the incident, came to stop the accused persons, the accused also assaulted them, causing grievous injury. Stop. Mr. Das, learned counsel for the petitioner, submits that the petitioner is totally innocent and has been falsely implicated in the offence alleged. Stop. Mr. D. Das, learned APP for the state respondent, submits that the statements for the witnesses have been recorded under section 161 CRPC by the investigating officer. Stop. He further submits that it is revealed from the statements of the witnesses that two persons, i.e. Bilal and Rohim, had inflicted the injuries to the brother of the informant, consequently for which he died. Stop. Then I've heard the submissions made at the bar and have perused the materials available on record. Stop.
One my submission, no? From statement of witnesses, it appears that they were also members of the attacking party.
He further submits that the petitioner. He further submits that the petitioner's presence has also come out from the statement of the witnesses. Stop. It appears that the investigation has substantially progressed. Stop. It further appears that though the presence of the petitioner has been identified by the witness, by the statement, by the witnesses present, whose statements have been recorded under section 161 CRPC by the investigating officer, no overt act has been implicated against the petitioner by the aforesaid witnesses. Stop. It further appears that it was two other accused persons, namely Bilal and Rahim, who had assaulted the deceased with dangerous weapon, causing his death. Stop. Considering the totality of the matter, this court is of the considered view that custodial interrogation of the petitioner may not be justified for the ongoing investigation. Stop. Accordingly, it is provided in the event of arrest of the petitioner named above, for the above noted case, pre-arrest bail, bond of rupees 50,000, arresting authority, subject conditions, 10 days. Alright, disposed of. ওপৰত এটা paragraphত add কৰি দিব যে where you have said that Mr. Das' submissions, no, Mr. S. Das for petitioner, that he further submits that the petitioner are willing to cooperate in the investigation. Now, which are the other two matters?
46 and 47.
In 46, you record MS D. Ghosh
Yes.
for petitioner, and in 47,
I'm appearing.
for both 46 and 47. Here also same. They are not Bilal and Rahim.
No.
Only accused names will change. Okay. This post of
Deeply obliged.
this post of
48 for orders.
yes.
My lord, in this case, I was supposed to file evidence,
Yes.
my affidavit.
Of service.
Yes, but my lord, I could not call justice service on the response number 2. Problem is, my lord, he has got many criminal cases in his name, and he, more often than not, he is not found in his place. So it is very difficult to call justice service. In this view, my lord, my submission is that I may be allowed to go for paper publication. I think that will be the proper solution, I believe.
No, why don't you put it in a way of affidavit then, that you have tried and you're not being able to.
That is my fault.
So you place an affidavit.
I'll file, my lord. That I'll pray, my lord.
Then I'll simply give you time for filing requisite affidavit of service.
Yes, my lord. I'll file an affidavit, my lord.
Mr. M. Kotoki, Learned Counsel for the petitioner, seeks
1 week time.
1 week time to file this affidavit of service. Stop. Prayer allowed. List after 1 week on a date to be fixed by the registrar.
49.
In this matter, my lord,
Restoration?
Restoration in this case, but unfortunately we have come to an order, my lord, regarding Advocate R.H. Chauhan. His practicing license has been suspended for 2 years by the Bar Council order, my lord. It's 24/4/2024, my lord.
Okay.
But his name is not reflected in the cause list. I have checked the file, my lord.
R.S. Chauhan.
Yes, my lord.
What is to be done then?
In that, my
This
lord,
is also an application for restoration.
restoration, my lord.
Okay.
Registry to inform the
That is what.
petitioner.
That is what. It is M. Borman, learned government advocate for the state respondent, submits that Mr. R.S. Chauhan, learned counsel appearing for the applicant in the current miscellaneous application for restoration of the writ petition, which was dismissed for default by order dated 8/8/2023, has been
His practicing license has been suspended. The order
has
dated
been
24/4/2024.
his practicing license has been suspended by
Order dated
order dated
24/4/2024.
2024.
By the Bar Council
Stop.
of Assam.
By Bar Council of Assam. Stop. Let registry inform the aforesaid position to the petitioner by way of registered post AD and instruct the petitioner to make alternative arrangements. Stop. Registry may also. Who is the petitioner? Otherwise, should I?
I don't find any name. I just pick
No,
up
no, petitioners.
petitioner.
Should I indicate that there is a legal aid council panel also in case the petitioner wishes?
He can make that alternative arrangement also, provided that copy has been provided to the council and along with the consent of the petitioner also, my lord.
It's all, to make alternative arrangements. Stop. Registry may also inform the petitioner the right to be represented by a legal aid council, if need so. Stop. List this matter after 2 weeks on a date to be fixed by the registry. 4 weeks corridor.
50 and 51.
Yes, Mr. Pathak?
These matters, item number 50, we had filed an IA, Your Lordship, in certain interim directions. But I have been instructed that talks are going on between the petitioners and the private respondents to amicably settle the matter. Lordship may have the matter after 3 weeks.
Is it 2011 matter?
The main matter is from 2011, yes, Your Lordship. So if there is some possibility of amicably settling the matter, that can be explored. Otherwise, the matter can be taken up for disposal.
Okay. In the IAU, right? Mr. K.P. Pathak, learned counsel for the applicant, submits that out-of-court talks have been going on between the parties. Stop. Accordingly, he seeks accommodation in the current interlocutory application filed for seeking certain interim protections. Stop. Next paragraph. In view of the aforesaid endorsement made by the learned counsel for the petitioner, this court is of the opinion that the matter may be listed after 2 weeks in order to give time to the parties to explore out-of-court settlement.
I'm appearing on behalf of respondent number 8, 9 and 10. Have not been furnished the copy of this IA. No, because notice has not gone.
They are now appearing. In the meantime, let copy of the IA be served upon Mr. A. Talukdar, learned counsel, who has entered appearance on behalf of respondent number
8, 9, 10.
8, 9 and 10. Stop. List after 3 weeks? 3 weeks.
52 for hearing.
Yes, Mr. Chaudhary.
My lord, this is a case where, my lord, the petitioner, he complained of, my lord, police inaction, my lord. And thereafter, my lord, there was a series of litigations before this court, my lord.
Government government Mr. Gogoi, you are there? Earlier, Mr. Goswami was appearing in this matter. Last occasion, I think petitioner was absent.
That the police had not been, my lord, performing their duties properly gets reflected from different orders, my lord, which has been passed.
You want the investigation to be transferred to the CBI?
Yes, CBI, my lord, it will depend upon your lordships, my lord. But I'll say, my lord, let it go to the, my lord, CID department of the Assam Police, my lord, so that at least...
But for that, a case has to be made out.
Yes.
Early for the asking, the investigation will not be given.
Because there is a series of orders passed by this court, and where, my lord, there was an extent, my lord, to the extent that this court had directed, my lord, against the then OC, my lord, and there is a order, my lord, which shows...
1 second, Mr. Chaudhary, it's a hearing matter, so government has to be prepared.
Yes.
Yes, Mr. Gogoi, are you prepared or... Otherwise, we'll have it on another date.
As per the error made by the petitioner, just I have gone to Lordship. It is Lordship covered by the Supreme Court judgment, Sakari Bosu and the Sudhir.
Those are for registration of FIR, if I'm not wrong.
Investigations also, Lordship.
Also on investigation.
Investigation, then 156 petition they have to prepare before the jurisdictional magistrate, Lordship. So I place
my lord, he is not aware of the history of this case, my lord. So he is,
history is not here, Lordship. But as per the pair, we go by the pair, Lordship. We go by the pair. If the
Mr. Gogoi, have you or do you want to go through the affidavits that have been filed? We can have this matter tomorrow or day after tomorrow.
Fix it on tomorrow also.
Huh? Tomorrow. You in the meantime you have a look at it.
Lordship, I will go.
All right.
Lordship.
Is this matter for further hearing?
Day after tomorrow, my lord.
Day after tomorrow?
I am not.
Or date to date.
Can it be next week, my lord?
No, next week, Mr. Chaudhary. It's a 2013 matter. This court is only because you see the government councils keeps changing. Earlier, some other has been representing. Let Mr. Gogoi have a look at the affidavits.
Well, there are some matters fixed somewhere, like somehow, my lord, I am not the kindly accommodated, my lord.
No, but this court is making it clear that you take out time. If you are not available at the point of time when the matter is called, then you ensure that after some time you are here.
Yes.
And you inform Mr. Gogoi also. I believe, Mr. Gogoi, you will only appear on that day?
I'll be here.
তুমি কি বলে লিখিলা?
53 and 54.
Yes, Mr. Saikya. You've been waiting for a long time.
It's a long pending case also.
Long pending case, yes. Brick Lane. Issue is operation of Brick Lane.
The Revenue Department has the power and jurisdiction to extract royalty
on the brick claim.
Royalty from brick claim.
Now,
Respondents, everyone is here.
they have filed their affidavit.
Have you filed your reply?
We have filed our affidavit, Lordship.
You filed your reply?
That may not be required also, my lord.
All right. All right. Let's start then. Like a second. There are two writ petitions.
Two writ petitions. Well, in the first, the writ petition number 5827, it is against, my lord, the
5824.
5824.
5824.
5824. Somehow the printing mistake. my lord.
One do you want me to take first?
May I take up the 1 to 5 name?
Okay.
That will suffice everything.
All right.
I have prepared a small list of dates if
Rupak.
Here, before the facts of the case, my lord.
Just 1 second.
Yes.
Yes.
So far as the law is concerned, there is absolutely no law on
Royalty.
royalty from the baker. So nonetheless, my lord, on 31st March to 1984, they have, my lord, issued a circular saying that the brick which are set up in the government land, they have to pay royalty 2.50. Now here,
Perhaps it has to be provided under some statute for collecting, isn't it?
Exactly.
Subject to correction. That is the. There are. It's a settled. I think there are decisions to that effect, isn't it?
in fact, it will be covered by a decision of Supreme Court in respect of Magadha.
According to you, this notification is bad because the law doesn't provide realization of royalty. This is your case?
That is my case.
That is your. Where is that impugned order?
They have come up with the plea that under Section 25B of the Reassessment Act.
Mriganka, Reassessment Act. 26B of the Reassessment Act. So, okay, first let us see that
notification.
You have a copy of the Reassessment Act?
Yes, yes.
First, you show me that impugned order.
Well, page 72.
I slip to file to that, yes. Yes.
This is the notification, madam.
Page?
Page 72, madam. As per the
Yes, yes. 11 to 15.
11 to 15. These are the individual notices or the orders that have been issued to the respective petitioners. These petitioners.
Who has come before this court?
Well, there are 4 petitioners who have their brick cleans on their private land.
Where are the notices against these petitioners?
Yes, these are the notices, madam. 72 onwards, madam.
No, Vinay Bhushan. Acha, he is the partner of R1. Yes.
Signaturely big, represented by his partner, Vinay Bhushan. 73 in respect of Pradeep Kumar De, petition number 2. 74 Sujit Sen, petition number 3. And 75 in respect of petition number 4.
73 is petitioner 4.
And Jibraj Sharma, madam. Jibraj Sharma. Petitioner 4, madam.
Okay. Yes.
By this, madam, they said, madam, as per the WT measure under reference, you are hereby requested to deposit yearly royalty of your concerned brick cleans at the rate of 10,000 only and submit a copy of challan immediately to this office
for onward submissions.
Shall we resume after lunch?
I have a small prayer, madam.
Yes.
Can I be accommodated for only one day, madam? Can it be taken up today, tomorrow?
This matter?
This matter. It might
All right.
sink
When do you want it?
tomorrow.
Tomorrow there may be difficulty. Thursday? Mr. Saika?
But you may take up on Thursday with the accommodation. I have some other matters also.
No problem. Due to paucity of time, the hearing could not be concluded. List again on 16th.
Right.
और की बात है नहीं? Yes, sir. These were two matters, 53, 54. No?